Do you want to make sure that your content on Facebook reaches the right audience? That's what we're going to cover in today's quick tip. Hi, my name is Krishna Day. You'll find me online at krishnaday.com. But I want to share with you a tip when you're posting content or even scheduling content over on Facebook. You might have realized that when you're posting content, you can make sure that you set the specific time that you want that content to appear on your page and subsequently in the newsfeed. Of course, there's no guarantee that your content will appear in the newsfeed, but what you want to do is try to make sure you've got content that's engaging, that people interact with, and perhaps you're considering using adverts, or you have been using adverts to boost the visibility of your content. But also I recommend you take this quick tip and use it in terms of this is something you can do for free. So not only can you schedule your content on Facebook for free, but you can also put it out to a particular audience. So for example, here, if I'm about to schedule some content, I can say, well, I only want it to be seen by people in a particular location, or in fact, even by a particular language. So I'm based in Ireland, and maybe my content is about something that's going on in Ireland, and therefore it wouldn't be relevant to people who actually are connected to my page and they're in different locations. So by putting in Ireland, I can also then select by city. So I'm in Dublin, perhaps the event's on in Dublin, and therefore I want to make sure it's as targeted as possible. It's taking place perhaps in the next 24 hours, and therefore it may not be so interesting to people outside of the city. So in here, I can actually put the city. And in fact, I can go in and put other locations around Dublin in a geographic area that I think might be of interest. So I can save that. I'm happy for content to be seen in my language of English. I'm not going to put it in any other languages. And now what I want to do is also change the demographics of who sees the content. So I do that by clicking this area. Now what this means is this is going to limit the content in terms of who sees it in their newsfeed. And remember, not everybody sees your content that's actually posted there organically, but you want to make sure it's as relevant as possible, and therefore people are not going to ignore your content, and therefore your engagement could then go down. However, if somebody does come to your page, even though you set specific targeting up here, they will still see that post. So this is really about targeting for the newsfeed. So now I can actually add targeting. So here I might want to change the targeting by gender, status of relationship, and so on. So in here, I'm going to click, I want to target it by gender. Maybe this is an event that's particularly of interest to women. I actually can add another element of targeting, and perhaps I want people of a particular age range to see it. And so in here, I can change the age. And that tells me that that content has been targeted to a certain number of people. And now I can go in and I can continue to put my post in. Now, how have I enabled that? That's through a little change I made in my settings. If I come over here to settings, and on my page, I can see this link here. It says post targeting and privacy. So what I've done is I previously edited this, and I can turn this on. Turn on privacy and newsfeed targeting, so I can control the privacy of new content. And it says by adding that audience selector lets you choose a specific audience every time you post something on your page. Nobody outside that audience will be able to see that post. So I hope you found that a helpful tip. If you've got questions about your digital marketing, come on over to Google Helpouts. You'll find me with a listing there, and you can join me for a consultation. Go to helpoutsformarketing.com and you can ask me your Facebook marketing questions, or in fact questions about integrating your digital and social media into your marketing, communications and crisis management plans.